Hey, it's Adele from Let's Get Inkie, and today I'm playing in my Traveler's Notebook. Now, this is a different one. If you didn't see my last Journal With Me video, which was 2 weeks ago, you won't have seen this Traveler's Notebook. It's from Freckled Fawn, and all of the goodies that I'm using today are from there as well. I'm going through and I wanted to do some bunny pages because I haven't done a lot with the buns lately, scrappy-wise, and so I thought it would be nice to dedicate 2 pages to them. So this is what I like to call a double page, which is 4 pages, and I'm working off the back of some of my previous layouts. I'll put the link for the other video using this collection of goodies in the description below if you'd like to check it out if you haven't already. And for those who are new to my channel, I have 2 pet buns. This grey one is called Frida and the brown one is Poppet, and they are house-trained bunnies that like to stay inside. If you can hear in the background, Archie has been put down to bed and usually goes to sleep pretty quickly, but he has decided tonight is the night for singing karaoke into his baby monitor. So if you can hear some muffled sounds in the background, it's just Archie singing himself to sleep. I've got this photo here of Frida and I really want to use it, and I'm trying so hard to squeeze it in there, and I do end up working it out. I've also got these photos. I print them on my Canon Selfie, and I am going to have a video showing how my printing process soon. It's the video, I think I've put it off for so long that now I'm too nervous to film it, but I will get to it, I promise. I'm working with some of the papers that are cut. They're cut already to the Traveler's Notebook size, which I really like. And I'm working with the clear scrapbook insert. So you'll see at the end, I put these pages into an actual insert that goes into my Traveler's Notebook. So I'm just working through and figuring out, because this photo is so big, I can't really mat it properly as I usually would on a scrapbook page or even in my junk journal, and so I have to be a little bit creative, and I'm just inserting some of the papers underneath so it looks like it's been semi-matted, but really it hasn't been. It's all an illusion. So I'm just taping these down here, and I really like the way that the left-hand photos look like a photo strip. Whenever I do something like this, I like to have a collage of photos from basically the same area, just different poses. I like to make one of them black and white, and I think it just creates a little bit of interest to the photos and makes them not all look exactly the same. I'm trimming off the edge here with my giant scissors, and then it's time to figure out what else I want on this page. I just kind of wanted to make a fun page. I didn't really need too much space for documenting. Grabbed a doily from my stash that I've just glued on. I find it easiest to attach doilies with a glue stick just because they're so delicate, and I always rip them if I use double-sided tape, like a tape runner. And it's difficult to get those flappy outside bits to stick down if you just use double-sided tape. So then I've got the label sheet. The label sheets come in handy a lot lately. I actually took it away with me when we went to Melbourne, which was really handy. And it's just nice to have small labels because sometimes you just want to write like where you were or who you're with, just a quick little fact, and not go into a lot of journaling. You can save those for larger areas to document those on. I'm using the in-between of these washi strips. I guess you could, I might have a right name, but in between, separating the washi strips is a tiny skinny piece of washi tape that I'm using as well. And so that was really fun to, I just love pushing the boundaries with packaging. You guys know this, and just coming up with some fresh new ideas. Adding some enamel dots here and there as well. I was lucky that the colours of the enamel dots that I was sent were very usable. So I can make a pinky peachy corally colour work with pretty much any photo, and black is a neutral, so they really do go with my pics here. I'm working out, do I need a label? Can I write just on the background? It wasn't a busy background, but I thought, I just felt like I needed, the top was so heavy with the photo, I just felt like I needed something down the bottom as well. So I'm just adding my little bit of journaling here, and this left side will soon be complete. These pages didn't take too long to make, and I think the reason why is because the scrapbook paper is already cut down to size. You don't need to spend a lot of time figuring out the size that you need and trimming it, and then trimming it wrong, and then having to fix your mistakes, and then having a wonky page like I would. So it was just easy that it was kind of ready to go, and just made the whole process a lot easier to jump straight into. There wasn't a lot of fussing around beforehand. So the pen I'm using, as always, is my Pilot G2 pen. It's my fave at the moment. I did buy some new pens, but I'm waiting while I'm at the time of recording this. It may already be out, but I am waiting to film a haul video. I've got a whole lot of new, just little bits and pieces from local shops around here, and I've been wanting to film a face-to-face haul with Aaron, because some of it is for him and for his YouTube channel, which is Inkie Beard. And so hopefully in the new year, I think that haul might be up, so keep your eyes peeled for that, because I really love this pen called a Tiki Graphic. It's by a brand I think called Rot Ring. I'm definitely pronouncing that wrong, but I like the 0.2 size, and I bought a few new ones, but I've been kind of bribing myself to film this face-to-face haul video by not being able to use the pens yet. I can use the pens once I've filmed the haul. I think it's because whenever I get into filming mode, it seems to be on days when I'm truthfully in my PJs and not looking so flash, and not really ready for, not camera ready, I guess you could say. So I'm going to try and get that filmed as soon as I can. So for this one, I actually added I had a small piece of that blue, it's kind of like a crosshatch pattern on the right hand top side there, and I wanted to have some white space as well, so I actually cut a bit and attached it to I love that photo, attached it to just some white cardstock that I had from my stash. So this page is all about Poppet, and out of the two of them, Poppet is definitely the braver, the alpha. She's definitely the alpha out of the two girls, and she likes to also let everyone know that occasionally. So here you can see I was bending down in that top black and white photo. I was bending down patting Frida, and Poppet decided it was a perfect opportunity to jump on my back and just kind of let everyone know she's the queen of the castle. I love the buns. They're not what I expected. They're way more, they just have bigger personalities than I expected. I never had buns growing up, and my bestie got 2 boy rabbits, and that was my only experience. And I don't think I'd met them before I got the girls, but they're definitely full of beans, and I would not recommend them for children because they can be a little feisty if they are not given enough attention, and they go through this is just a bunny tangent, quick bunny tangent. They hit kind of like a puberty at 6 months, and they change until they get neutered. So top tip, if you have a bunny that is young and you're having some troubles with its behavior, look into desexing it, neutering it, because you will find their personality blossoms once that's done. So now back on track with the bunny layout. I am matting a couple of the pictures here, just really having fun with the patterns and with the washi tape. I should use my washi tape more often. It's something that I need to have right on my desk in order to remember to use it. I need to get more into the swing of it, using it as often as I would, say, puffy stickers or my little gold glitter hearts that I punch out. I have such a washi stash, as I'm sure many of you might as well, and I think it's a bit of an underutilized supply in my stash for sure. So while I've been yabbering on about bunnies, I'm just sticking some more labels, washi tape. I wanted these pages to kind of go together, which is why I'm creating them at the same time, using the same collection. And I think if you are documenting similar things, it's nice to use the same supplies just to give a bit of cohesion between the pages. I'm now doing a bit of brush lettering, and these are photos. Oh, that photo on the black and white one there on the right was when I was quite heavily pregnant with Archie, and Poppet was very in tune that there was a baby in my belly. She would come up and she would lean against the belly, and she would follow me around the house more often when I did reach probably the halfway mark. And I just feel like she knew something was different, something was happening. Frida's a little ditzy and wasn't as aware, but Poppet was definitely, she knew something was going on. So then I added some alphabet stickers from Freckle Fawn off camera, and some more of that beautiful gold heart washi tape, which I want to stick on all the things. And then I'm finishing it off with a few enamel dots and just those last little finalizing, that's not the right word to use, finishing touches, that's what I want to say. I really am, if you've been watching my journaling with me videos, you'll know I love outlining my brush lettering at the moment. It's just a phase that I'm going through, and we all do go through these creative phases, you know. I'm also deep in a doodly border phase and have been for quite a while, and I think I will be for quite a while. And it's okay to go into these modes where we have our go-to things that we put on a page, and because it's fun to look back in years to come and go, oh, I did that on every page, I was really into that, and then compare it to what you're doing now, say for example. So I'm just finishing it off here with a few more alphas. Now, a little update. This will be my last Let's Get Inkie video before Christmas. I am giving myself a 2-week YouTube holiday, so there won't be any Inkie videos up for 2 weeks. I will still have my Patreon content going on, so if you're one of my patrons, never fear, you will still get your content. You actually will probably get more content because I have some more time, and I will be back in 2 weeks. I hope you all have a fantastic Christmas. Thanks for all your support this year, and I will see you in the new year. Bye.